I wanted to tell you my thoughts on the tank. There's one proper way to tank.
What's that?
Here's the best of both worlds. That's how I would do it. But do you think the management would do that? No. I'm just saying what I think is logical as a fan.
We've been saying things for years that would be logical as a fan, okay?
But Canucks are anything but logical.
Correct.
This is such a mess right here. I wanted to tell you my thoughts on the tank. There's one proper way to tank.
What's that?
Here's the best of both worlds. It can be argued that Quinn Hughes, if he's traded at this trade deadline, we will get more for him than any other time. Very true. But
his value is at its highest right now.
Yes, because you get Quinn Hughes for 2 playoff runs. That's why his value is the highest. Okay? If you make a Quinn Hughes trade this season before the trade deadline, you are going to get a haul, 100%. But that haul is going to pull us all the way away from the bottom. Because those players we're trading for, it ain't just for all future draft picks. It's for players that can play now. So you're going to be somewhat, at the bottom of the league, and you're getting all those pieces. It might just keep you in that mushy middle. Maybe you finish 10th, 11th, 12th. It will keep you away from that draft pick. So I'm saying, let's sell off the veterans, whoever you want to sell off, but you keep Quinn Hughes. Hopefully we get a top 4 pick and maybe we get to draft McKenna. But if not, hopefully we draft in the top 5. Then you tell Quinn Hughes, hey, we drafted a really good player. Do you want to stay? So if he still says no, then you get rid of him. Then you have all those draft picks from before. You get all the draft picks now. And, you have a chance.
So, okay, so you're saying wait till after the season, right?
Wait till after.
Okay.
But you trade now. You trade the veterans now, so you're loading up. Right? And then you trade Quinn before the draft if he doesn't want to stay. Because at that point, Quinn would have known what position we're going to be drafting.
See, this sounds great in theory, okay? I like this. This makes sense. The problem with stuff that makes sense, they never do what makes sense.
Canucks won't do it.
They don't.
They don't.
Okay?
They don't.
They never do what makes sense. They don't do what's expected of them.
Yeah.
And they'll always do they've always done. Try to make patchwork decisions to try to stay relevant.
You watch them trade Quinn Hughes this year. Watch it. You watch them trade Quinn Hughes. We're going to get all these pieces. Oh my gosh, we got a number 2 center. Oh my gosh, we got a 1st round pick. Oh my gosh, we got a stud defenseman. Oh my gosh. And then that's going to bring us away from the lottery, but not good enough to get the guys we want.
So I'm sure there will be pundits out there, mostly from the Positivity Police, who would rather that than rebuild and tank.
I don't know what to say.
Yeah.
Even at that time, you have a chance. Let's just say you find out at that time that you get the number 1 overall pick. Okay? Let's just say you find out, and this is a week before the draft. This is literally the thing you can say, hey, Quinn, we're going to draft McKenna. We got the number 1 pick. Do you want to stay? That's literally like your number 1 thing. That's it. And then if he says, no, I don't like what you're doing, then you trade him.
Then the rebuild starts.
Then you start it. That's how I would do it. But do you think the management would do that? No. I'm just saying what I think is logical as a fan.
We've been saying things for years that would be logical as a fan, okay?
But Canucks are anything but logical.
Correct. All right? So, I like Steve, Japan 4 always has these great ideas on what they should do. But I always say, Steve, it sounds great on paper. But for them to actually, for you to actually expect them to do these things, nope. You can't. You can't rely on them. We can't rely on them. That's why we have to make our voices loud, guys. We need to make our statements. Suck it up. Yes, we love to go watch the Canucks.
Yeah.
Okay, we love to go to Rogers Arena. It's fun. It's always an event. Okay, we love the roar of the crowd, but we have to sacrifice that for a little bit until the message is loud and clear to the owner that we're not taking the shit no more.
What's up, Canuck fan? If you like that uncensored clip and you want to see more, click here. Or if you want to watch the entire Canucks Uncensored podcast, click here. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe.